on to the very last standard. It's standard number 9, and it says, understand basic geographic concepts, phenomena, and processes, and demonstrate the knowledge of the major geographic features and regions of the world and the United States. So the task that I took out of that was compare the human and physical characteristics of places and exemplify how people adapt to change and protect the environment to meet their needs. Location, place, and movement. Explain how the movement of goods, people, and ideas impact the community. And we should, I think comparing the human and physical characteristics of a place is really going to help us to understand this, along with things that we have to do to meet our needs in the movement of goods and people. The next thing we need to pull out of the standard, it says, use globes, maps, and other resources to access geographic information. And the task that I pulled out of that was, find absolute and relative locations of places within the local community and region. Understand the basic elements of geographic representations using map. Cardinal directions, map, and symbols. For me, this is a little bit difficult because, honestly, I'm terrible at reading maps, and I think that this one's a really good one to review over. And this first one is great for looking over the map, and this is from National Geographic, and it helps you to decipher where all that stuff is using maps. Next it says identify global features like continents, hemispheres, latitude, and longitude poles. And let's see, where is it at? The task here is compare distinguishing characteristics of various world regions, continents, hemispheres, latitude, longitude, and poles. And this kind of goes back to the part before where it was talking about maps, but this is looking at maps on a larger scale. So we need to really dive into the continents, hemisphere, latitude, longitude, and poles and know where those are at and how it affects everything around it. Next, we need to recognize major physical features and regions of the United States and world areas. And the task that I pulled from that was explain how physical features and human characteristics of a place influence the development of regions. Location near rivers and natural barriers. The last thing that we need to pull from this standard, it says analyze the relationship between geographic factors like climate and topography and historical and contemporary developments such as human migration, patterns of settlement, economic growth, and decline. And the task that I pulled out of that was exemplify migration within or immigration to the United States in order to identify push and pull factors, identify geographic factors that affect migration patterns. And once again, some key words here, push and pull factors. What makes people leave? What makes people come in? And this second one right here is talking about migration. And if you click on this link, it'll really help you to figure out why people are coming in or why they're coming out. And so that helps clear up any confusion. And that is the end of Standard 9.